brother sold my house from my inheritance to travel to Europe, so I made him lose his job, his girlfriend, and his entire reputation. I would claim my share of the inheritance. The problem was that when I returned, the house that was supposed to be mine was simply demolished, with a construction company working on the land. After much, he said my brother had sold the property to them, and they had the documents proving it was his. At that moment, I called my brother and started recording everything secretly because I knew he wouldn't try to hide what he had done. And as I expected, he didn't try to hide anything. He simply said he didn't care and that since I was out of the country, he went ahead and sold it. He told me to figure it out because he was traveling and didn't want to hear complaints. I laughed and said, okay. With that recording, I first went to his workplace and had a formal meeting with his boss, explaining that as my brother worked as the company's spokesperson, it would be better for his boss to fire him before I exposed everything to the media. I am a somewhat important person in my community, so he knew it was better to comply with what I said, especially after I showed the evidence. I did the same thing with his girlfriend, showing her everything he had done. She said he had told her he was on a business trip, not on a fancy trip to Europe. I asked her not to tell him anything yet and went on to formulate my plan. Along with my boss, who works in the media, I exposed everything in a report for our local community and on the radio. Of course, I also initiated legal proceedings against my brother. The entire family is against him, but at my request, they haven't confronted him yet. Basically, all these things are waiting for my brother when he returns from his trip, and once and for all, he will understand that messing with me has consequences.